Hiya, it's me, Donna. I'm back again. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're somebody who's been here before and come back, welcome to you and thank you for coming back. It's been a long time since I did a video, so I thought I'll do a video with my grey roots showing because they need dyeing. But I've got a different hair dye this time. I'll show you what I've got. This is Casting Crème Gloss No Ammonia one from Loreal. Because I'm worth it. Because normally I use this one. I have to get them in bulk from Home Bargains. These are normally $1.99, and this was I think $5.99 from I forgot what the shop's called down the road. I forgot. I'll put it on the screen. I can't remember, but I normally get that other hair dye from there, but they don't seem to stock it anymore. And the girl said, look on the website. This is a long-winded story. I will put down here when I actually get to put the hair dye on my hair and then showing it afterwards, because I don't know if this is going to work on my hair, because I used to use that stuff, but there's been a bit of a change of plan with my hair. See, look at my hair, look at the roots, right? I had my hair done 2 weeks ago, and look at the bloody roots. That's normal, to be fair. My roots grow really quick. All these people going on Dragon's Den inventing stuff. Why doesn't somebody invent something that stops your hair growing so fast? Because it's bloody annoying. So, right, I had my hair foiled, then they put bleach on. Yeah, they put foil on with bleach, then they do my roots, and then they put a toner. But the problem is with the toner, it's yellowy, it still goes yellowy. So I went back again, and they actually put a hair dye over the bleaching. 2 weeks later I went, so that's why I say when I went back, it's been 2 weeks. So it's been 4 weeks since I originally had my hair done, but 2 weeks since I had the other hair dye put back on the top, the lighter brown, because I wanted dark brown, and then see the stripy bits, light brown. And then I was telling, they know what, it's a different hairdressers that I'm going to now, but I told them what I use, and they was like, well, that dye is not very good. And then she says about, because I says, well, I said, this is a long-winded story about, I'm fed up of my hair going yellow, I don't like yellow hair. So she says, next time they do the foils, they can use a tint. So I'm like, but if I'm using, I do my roots, because I do my roots all the time, if I do my roots with a hair dye, are you going to be able to put tints on the top? And they reckon they can, but they suggested using a number 5 colour. So I think this is a number 5. It's got 500, so I'm taking that it's a number 5. And this one, right, this one is permanent. That's what I used to use on my roots, and it was pretty good actually. Covers the greys, cheaper and all. But so I'm worried about when they come to do it again, will the tint lighten over that, because it's like solid, isn't it? With this one, it's supposed to last up to 28 washes. It says there, and it's got no ammonia, ultra glossy, covers your grey. Well, that'll do for me. So if it washes out in 28 washes, by then I'll need to go to the hairdressers again anyway, or I need to touch up the roots, because the hairdressers are expensive. But if this is a nice colour, maybe I could put it all over, but that's like, you know, in the future. But that's what it's saying it'll look like. So I'm just going to do my roots, so hopefully I'll just get my brown roots similar to the other colour, but hopefully easier to put a tint on top. If you're a hairdresser and watching this, I bet you're thinking that ain't going to lift. But my hairdresser says it will lift. And then she says about putting peroxide on it, and I'm like, peroxide on tint? I'm sure she said peroxide, maybe I heard wrong, but I thought peroxide was in bleach. Again, probably got it completely wrong. So this one looks as simple as the other one. Mix it, apply it, massage, job done, 20 minutes. That's the same as I do for that. So I've got my Poundland bowl. So I'm ready to open it and show you, because you get all this. That one you didn't get no conditioner, which is fine because I use my own conditioner. So you got your instruction leaflet, the developer, Can't see what that is. The colourant, number 1, number 2, some conditioner, and I got my gloves. So what I'm going to do is do what I do with my other one. Put the 1 in the 2, give it a shake, and then put it in the bowl. And I'll be back in a minute because I'll put my old t-shirt on. Well, I put one go there, my t-shirt ready. It's a dye my hair and decorating t-shirt. I've got lots of them. So I'll be back in a sec. So what I'll say, when you take the top off this one, it's not like the other one where you've got a little spiky bit on there. You've got a spare bit of plastic. So when you take the plastic off, I'm assuming I can poke it then. And poke it. Is that open now? I don't know if that's open yet. Hang on. There's a seal. Oh, I think that's open. Hang on, let me try. No. Let's try again. Hang on. One sec. Yeah, that's done it this time. One. Just check I've got the right bloody things. So, dun, dun, dun. So I'm going to pour all that in. Put the top on. Hang on. Shake it. And then put it in my little plastic tub. Okay, one sec. I'm ready. Got my brush. Got my towel on my lap. I've got my t-shirt on. These gloves are pretty good. They're nicer than the other ones. The other ones are a bit more plasticky. Whereas these feel a bit more silicone-y, I'd say. They fit better. So if you're wondering why I'm not doing this in the bathroom and I'm doing it in this little room, it's because when I used to do it in the bathroom, you've got your sink, haven't you? And then you've got your mirror, and it's too far to see. Like, you know, and I used to miss loads. Plus my legs used to ache standing up. So that's why I always wear, I've got an old towel on my lap as well. I've only dropped some on the floor a couple of times. But it's been alright, it's got off. Bit of baby wipe. Baby wipes are brilliant in it. Anyway, so mixed it up. And it's, oh, can you see it? It's actually darker. It's actually darker than the other stuff, which is a bit worrying. The other stuff is more of a creamy colour, whereas this is a more darky mustardy colour, isn't it? So that's a little bit worrying. You know, one of them where you like, has somebody mixed, that's the thought actually. I'm going to check nobody's, oh, where's that gone? It's on the floor, I've just dropped it. You know, I've seen videos where people go and open them up and mix them. But number 2. Let me just check. I've got hair in my mouth. Number 1. Where does it say the actual number? That's got me worried, that has. It doesn't say the number on there. The other ones, it's 39. It says 39. Oh, it does. It's in big letters there. 500. So nobody's mixed them, and I've got hair in my mouth. So nobody's mixed them because I have seen videos. I know they're like pretending videos where people have gone and changed them, and then the wife said, "Oh, my hair's blonde," and you're like, "No." Hang on, we'll get my brush. So, shall we start again? I'm not starting again. Anyway, I've got my magnifying mirror right next to me as well because, again, I can't see where I've gone. But look at these greys. Can you see? My 2, do I need to go lower? Hang on. I need to go lower. Look at them. 2 weeks that is. Right, okay, so let's see how thick it is. Can you see it? It's is it about the same consistency? Look, I'm trying to compare it to the other stuff. Feels maybe it's a little bit thicker, but there's loads in there. But like I said, that one's only £1.99. I assume this is to do your old head. That one you probably need about 3 boxes if you wanted to do your old hair. Your old head have hair. So, like I said, I'm just literally going to put it all over my roots. Look, greys. Oh, what's that? What's that? We just ignore that. Can you see my, look at that? Oh no, that's the I thought that was grazing. So I'm gonna, doesn't smell too bad. Mind you, I quite like the smell of hair dyes. Do you think I should fast forward this? Because it's going to be really boring for you. I'll stop it because I'm not sure how to, anyway, I'll stop it and then I'll do it and it'll be fast forwarded, so yeah, it'll be faster. All done. I've literally though just put it on my roots and on the crown bit and a little bit right at the back of my neck, not on my neck, on my head, at the back of my head. But obviously I haven't gone, see look, none on there. But I'm going to let me tie my hair up. Got this clip from Glossy Box. It's really awkward though. Hey, I mean it came in the box, but there. But it's just really figured anyway. So look how much I've got left. What a waste. That is a lot, isn't it? I suppose, like I say, it costs 3 times as much as that other stuff. That other stuff I'd struggle to, well, I'd put it on and there'd be a little bit left and I'll just go over and touch up the bits that I missed. But that, I'm going to have to chuck that. But what I might do is keep a little bit of it in case I've missed some at the end. And then just touch them up at the end. But yeah, I've got loads on my head. I seem to have got more on my head than I do with the other stuff. And I'm trying not to worry too much, but it feels very dark. Micellar water gets it off your head, and baby wipes. So baby wipes are good for everything. But I don't go too close, obviously, because I don't want to take the actual hair dye off my head just yet. Doesn't it look dark? Try not to panic too much, because like I said, according to this, it washes out in 20. I can't see now. 20 something washes. What does that say? It's gone really dark in here now. 28 shampoos. Well, I wash my hair every night, so if it is too dark I'll be washing my hair twice a day. But it's very dark. Maybe it's because it's dark in here because the light has gone, which means, and I've got it on my side as well. Yeah, just wipe it off there. I'm going to have me shower in 20 minutes. I'm going to leave it on for 20 minutes. But I think I'm probably going to have to show you in the morning. Because I'm going to leave it on. And then I'll rinse it off over the bath. And use that conditioner. To put that, where is it? Where did I put the conditioner? Here it is. Hiding. I'll use our conditioner. And show you in the morning. And see where... Oh, that smells nice. Coconutty, I think. Yeah, definitely. I think that smells a bit coconutty, I think. Try it with the conditioner and see, like, yeah, see what it looks like. I just hope it's not too dark, because my lighter bits are lighter than I would have liked. But that's just bloody bleaching it. The reason I went to the hairdressers to have a dye put back on as well, because a while ago I thought I'd be clever and try and bleach my hair myself with strands, you know, that bee bleach or something. And then I put a dye straight on top and it went like a greeny colour. So then it ended up costing me a fortune to get it fixed at the hairdressers, because I actually thought that was just a myth, that if you put dye straight onto bleach, it goes green. But it's true, because I think you're supposed to use a red colour first, something about opposite to the colour wheel when you're like, what you on about? Well, you know, so if you're thinking of putting bleach on your hair and then putting a brown on top, I'd think twice. I'd just make sure you know a good hairdresser who can fix it quick, because it was green tinge. It was not very nice. So like it says, so it cost me for the bleach, the hair dye. Oh, and then what did I try and use to fix it? I tried to use the vitamin C. You know, when they say you use vitamin C in Head and Shoulders and crush it up, that don't work either. That's a myth. So yeah, so it cost me hair bleach, hair dye, vitamin C tablets, Head and Shoulders I got anyway because I got dandruffy hair, and then a trip to the hairdresser. So my mission to save money didn't work. But anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Morning. It's done. I think I should have left it on longer. I know it says 20 minutes, but normally with my other stuff, the other 199 stuff, I do leave on about half an hour, which I know is dodgy. Like, you shouldn't do that, and I don't know what the consequences are if you leave your hair dye on too long. But yeah, I should have left it on longer because look, I've got most of it off with the micellar water. Oh, you can't see it now. I missed a few bits there. That was on me. But it's like, it hasn't, it's covered. But, there, I don't know if you can't really see it in there. It doesn't, I don't feel like it's covered. Me greys. I'm all red now. Blending in, colour coordinated. I don't feel like it's covered as much as me cheap stuff, but I only left it on 20 minutes and my greys are quite stubborn. So, but I think I'd say, so there's me highlighty bits. If I tip it, I feel like it's blended in quite well though. I feel like it's blended in with the colour that the hairdresser done. So I think she was right about getting number 5. Yeah, I do feel like, I don't know if you can see, can you see? That's obviously where I did it. I do feel it's like blended in quite well. I've got to admit, when I was drying it, I thought, bloody hell, that's a bit dark. But I always think that whenever I do my hair, it's that instant, like, oh, it's too dark. What am I going to do? But this is going to wash out soon anyway, 28 washes. So before the 28 washes, I'll be doing my roots again anyway. And like I said, I don't go to the hairdressers that often because it's too bloody expensive. So I'll probably have about that much. That's the way I normally let it go before I eventually have to think, you know what, I need to get to the hairdressers and get it sorted. But yeah, next time I use it, so you can see, some of that is, obviously the rooty bit is where I've done it last night. And then from there is like the hairdresser. But in general, it's quite a good match. So I'm pleased with the match. So I've got another box anyway, so I've got to use it. I don't know what I'm going to do with them other ones. I might just give them to the charity shop. Or desperate times. Desperate times I will use them because I've bloody got them now. Bought a boatload, didn't I? Bloody home bargains. But in general, I am quite happy with it. And the conditioner was, the conditioner was gorgeous. But obviously I didn't need to use, I only did my roots, so I suppose the conditioner is when you've actually dyed your hair, but it smelled gorgeous. Can't smell it now. Smells wore off, but the conditioner's good. I had loads and loads and loads left over. I don't know if I think I showed you. I had to chuck loads out. So when I come to use the other one in a couple of weeks when I have to do it again, I'm going to half it, both of them, because I put it in my tub. I'm literally going to, I've done that before in the past. Save a bit of money because it's bloody expensive. Yes, I'm going to half them and do it because that was such a waste. Because once you've mixed it, you've got to use it in you. So I'm going to like half them and put the tops back on and then use them again in 2 weeks. I'm quite happy with it. I'll tell you what though, I wish I didn't have to dye my hair. I don't understand why young people dye their hair when they've got no greys. You don't need to dye your hair, leave it. You know, I suppose people I do remember when I was a teenager trying to bleach my hair and it went yellow. And them days there was no sort of internet or anything to tell you what to do to put toner on, so I just had to suffer with yellow hair for a bit. So that was my experience of dyeing my hair, never again. But now you've got all the internet and knowledge, which we didn't have as teenagers. There was just no knowledge there. It was just like, there's the box, dye it, whatever happens, happens. I did used to have my hair permed though. I did like having my hair permed. But perms, apparently perms are coming back in, but I think perming and dyeing my hair might be like one step too much. But yeah, in general, I'm happy with it. yeah, I don't know how long it'll last though. I might have to do a video letting you know how long it lasts. Is it glossier? Does that look glossier or is that grease? It can't be grease, I've just washed it. It's supposed to be glossier if you put it all over your head. But yeah, that's the colour. And that's it on my roots. I think it looks a bit darker than hers. But it never looks like the box, does it? It just doesn't. It ain't going to happen. So anyway, have I got anything else to say? I don't think I've got anything else to say about this hair dye. Only I'm wondering how long it will actually last. Will it start to fade before the 2 weeks? No, so don't wash my hair every 2 weeks. No, I know, don't. I'll dye my hair every 2 weeks. I wash it every night. Okay. Thank you all for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, that'd be great. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's donna.behan. If you want to check out some of my other videos, they're down below. Thank you all for watching, everybody. Until next time, see you. Bye. Bye bye.